MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Texas Rangers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Derek Holland, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, it seemed like he had that block again. He could not get through the 5th inning, and he ended up taking the loss because of it. Hopefully this time he skates through that 5th and can get deep into the ballgame.
John Jaso strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Pittsburgh, first baseman, number 28.
And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball 1.
First pitch, 6:15.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Holland into his motion. 1-1 on its way. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Desmond on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a leadoff double.
In the second.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives them a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Jordy Mercer will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded by Beltran. And a rather easy first out. And here's Clint Hurdle's starting lineup for the Pirates in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, this team could really benefit if Polanco can get it going again. He has been completely shut down lately. In the last 10 games, he's recorded an on-base percentage below 200.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He'll miss a call every once in a while in the corners, but what umpire doesn't?
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Hamilton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, you know, guys, Shin-Soo Choo is really just an average corner outfielder. And at the major league level, that means he's pretty darn good. His offense simply overshadows his defense. That being said, he has the ability to make some jaw-dropping plays, which he's proven to do in the past.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second. Odor has it. Throw on to fielders in time, and with that, the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Jonathan Neese is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he just hasn't been able to get anyone out. Hitters are hitting over 300 against him this year. We'll see if something changes in this one.
Elvis Andrus comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Number 60 is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, the wind is blowing in today, so you're not going to see a lot of long drives. Focus on hitting the ball on a line and on the ground to score your runs today.
Rougned Odor will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
2-2.
2-2. Yep.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Good battle. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. To first, to his right, Jasso. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, Gregory Polanco has 3 traits that make him an incredible outfielder. He's got that frightening speed, fearless approach, and he's got an absolute cannon for an arm. That range of skills that he puts on display, breathtaking. He should be a factor in any game he's playing in.
Ian Desmond will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very capable of keeping this up over the course of the season.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Full count, 3-2. Mitch Moreland would be next. Bullet back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. He's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. That's inside. 2-0.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Desmond's around third, heading for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, when you think about it, it's only taken them a few batters to equal what took them 9 innings to produce last time out, and that's the 1 run. They're hoping this one won't be the last one, though, but at least that gets them out to an early 1-0 lead.
Adrian Beltre will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
He's set. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
A little bouncer. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Dominic Brown will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
13, Dominic Brown.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. Holland sets his sights. 1-2 on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. David Freese will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Mets back-to-back hits now to start things out in their half of the second. They're in good shape to get on the board here and tie up the ball game.
Francisco Cervelli will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. There are the batting leaders in the National League, of which we spoke just a moment ago. The 0-1 on its way. And it's quickly 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Chu has it in his tracks, makes the play, 1 away.
And this is one of those guys that throws what you'd call a heavy sinker. Normally he's going to get a lot of ground balls, but he leaves this one up in the zone. And I think he's lucky that this ball didn't get hit farther than it did.
So stepping in, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses, 1-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Got him.
Well, he allowed the first two guys to get on in this inning, and that's something you never want to do. But then he bears down. He gets the previous guy to fly out. Then he comes up with a huge strikeout right here. That's a good job to bounce back just when things were starting to look a little grim.
Number 60 gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Hamilton. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Here's John Jaso now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
That's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Three runs already home here. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, you know he wanted that pitch out there on the mound. I think it was probably a strike, but it doesn't really matter now. You have to let that pitch go, just forget about it, and concentrate on the next one.
In now, Jordy Mercer. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Hit out towards second. Adore is there. Throw to fielder at first. He'll take care of him, and that'll be that. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-1 Pittsburgh. Josh Hamilton will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Taken high and deep to right. Brown going back. Gone! It's a solo home run off the bat of Josh Hamilton. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Rangers have come back to cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Here's Prince Fielder as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 7 homers and 28 RBIs. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. Or he might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Shin-Soo Choo will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He pulls this one into right. Brown is there, 1 away.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Into the box, number 63, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll come in here at 263. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Rangers do get 1 here on the solo shot by Josh Hamilton. We've played 2. It's the Pirates 3 and the Rangers 2. Andrew McCutchen is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Andrew McCutchen.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Boy, that got a lot of the plate, cutting right across the zone. I think if he had that pitch to do over, he would have taken a rip at that one.
Holland has his sign ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hamilton is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Gregory Polanco stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Two and one. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Dominic Brown will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there, or he'll take advantage.
2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely.
Just checking.
Runners on the move for second. 2-1 after the foul ball there. On the move again from first. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag from Andrus, and they got him at second.
And he waited for his opportunity there, but it's not going to pan out this time, as a good throw nails him at second.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. You know, some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
David Freese will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Catcher,
Francisco Cervelli stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out for the Rangers. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons with you in the booth. Into the windup and the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Mercer is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Tap fouled at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
In there, 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Takes this the other way to right, and Brown won't get there. It's a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there, and conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Hamilton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Looking to minimize the damage here to short. Taken in by Mercer. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. 3 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Sean Rodriguez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Holland's ready. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Hard liner toward short. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Stepping in now, number 60. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In there, 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Here's John Jaso now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Prince Fielder is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
First baseman, number 84.
In there, no balls and a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Right fielder number 17.
Third and final game of this 3-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale. Shin-Soo Choo stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Line to the right side, but foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way? Go ahead and do it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And to this point, these two have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Number 63 steps in now. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Jordy Mercer will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Holland pauses. Here's the 0-2. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Pulled toward right center field. Desmond is there. Let's see if they try it. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And for a third base coach, that plays right on the border of, should I send him or should I not send him? But he makes the right decision here, and that run's going to score on the sacrifice fly.
Now at the plate, Dominic Brown. He drew a walk his first time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Chopped foul right at home plate. Shot toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around third, here's McCutchen heading home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and that's going to do it for Derek Holland. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Colby Lewis is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. David Freese will be his first assignment out of the bullpen, as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 6-3 game.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the sure out, but no shot at the double play.
Sean Rodriguez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Number 63 corrals it. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Number 60 will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right there for strike one. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Rangers 3. Elvis Andrus will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Andrus will take the turn and head for second here. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season.
Yeah, they've been counting on him to deliver extra base hits all season long. And he's done it again here.
Rugner steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's now at 23 doubles on the year. No one out with a runner at second. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Mercer has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, this is a perfect example why these guys are losing this game. You get the leadoff double. If this ground ball goes to the right side, it's a productive out and you get the man to third, but he hits it to the left side. It's a complete waste of an at-bat.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. That's wide. 2-0. Outside and low. 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And once he got to 2-0, I think he started peeking over at that on-deck circle because it was pretty clear that he didn't want any part of this game.
Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Antonio Bastardo is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. John Jaso makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Desmond ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. For Jaso, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Calling for it, Desmond. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Lewis pauses. First pitch on the way. Line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
This ball's just hit way too hard to think about tagging up and trying for third, so he's just going to have to be happy where he is right there at second.
Gregory Polanco will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Hamilton is under it. And that ends the inning. Pirates leave one as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Adrian Beltre will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Swung on and chopped up the middle, reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Josh Hamilton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Mercer is up with it, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Here's Prince Fielder. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is Brown. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run for Prince Fielder. 8th home run on the season for him. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. 5 runs, 8 hits. And no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. And he's still upset about it. Don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Number 63 will take his 3rd shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight.
Well, what do they say? 3rd time's a charm? Well, we'll see about that.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Pirates 6 and the Rangers 5. Welcome back to Arlington. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Sean Tollison is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Sean Tollison.
Striding into the box, Dominic Brown. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's a right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
The 1-2 pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Beltre in foul ground, and this will land foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to first and caught there by Fielder. A laser that time, but he'll wind up with nothing to show for it.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
Here's David Freese to stand in. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, you don't always need to have amazing movement to make a slider successful. This is a case in point. We've seen sliders with 10, 11, 12 inches of break. This one only moves about 8, but that's more than enough to get the job done.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to fielders in time, and with that, the side is retired. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. Bucks out in front, 6-5. And there indeed is Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Archimedes Caminero will get the ball now, as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Archimedes Caminero.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a ball lined to the right side, and that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
And not only is that going to put the tying run on base to start the bottom of the 7th, but that's also going to get this crowd involved a bit more too.
Rougned Odor comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Nobody out, runner on first. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. So now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ian Desmond. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
In there, strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Here it comes on 1-1. Andrus is moving. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The tag's there, and Andrus is out at second base.
That's a big-time throw right there. I mean, a big-time throw. Anytime you can get this guy, you've done something.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Sean Rodriguez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bounce to first. Fielder has it, and the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out.
Now batting, number 60.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Number 60 stands in. In there, and it's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
That misses. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's John Jaso now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And this guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy. He's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Stepping up to the plate, Jordy Mercer. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Leading off the inning, Mitch Moreland, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Tony Watson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired here, 1 away.
You know, this guy's been a savior out of the bullpen for this team so far this season. His ERA is under 2 coming into play, and he gets the first man to greet him right here.
Adrian Beltre strides in, grounded out his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that may have been a borderline call right there, but you know what? He's going to get those calls sometimes. He's a big-name pitcher out there, and that can certainly play into your favor.
And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Line softly out toward left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, here we are. It's the 2nd month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. Got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Josh Hamilton steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. And you've still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
Oh, what a good job of keeping it alive with 2 outs. You just got to keep the line moving right now. And now you move that tying run up to second, plus you get the go-ahead run on at first base. So if this next guy could follow this single with a gapper or something like that, this game might get turned on its ear.
Shin-Soo Choo steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Trying to hold the lead. He struck him out, and the tying run will be left stranded at second base. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. We've played 8 full. Pittsburgh leads this one 6-5. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge with Dallas in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Sam Dyson will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse.
Number 47, Sam Dyson.
And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded by Odor. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Pittsburgh, center fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Desmond moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 13.
Dominic Brown ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Sent on the ground out to second. Odor is right there. Throw to fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be. They're down on just 4 pitches. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Number 63 steps into the box.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh.
So a save opportunity now here in the 9th, and on to try to wrap this one up is a guy who's made it back from some serious arm troubles the past few years, the closer, Neftali Feliz. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rodriguez moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. He singled his last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Polanco. 2 gone.
Nice job there as he gets the first 2 men to face him here. And now they're just 1 out away from picking up the first 2 games of this series.
Striding in once again, Rougned Odor. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Out in front of it, strike 1. Feliz is ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 6-5. Good night from Arlington.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.